Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the 55th topic, Magnetic Selling Skills by Mr. S. Prakash.
Good morning. I don't want to teach you the concepts. I just want to sell myself. A person with about 30 years of background in sales. Started my career in programming. Within a year, moved on to selling as a profession because I didn't like looking at the monitors and writing code. In the first couple of years, my performance was found to be good, where I was promoted to handle dealer management. Within a couple of years, I was absorbed by a very big company. Went on to head the marketing, and one of the records which I still hold as far as I know, that almost for 3 years back to back, I was the salesman of the year for the entire company with about 200 to 300 people, and my annual targets were normally completed in the first month of the year. Just to put the credentials in place. The second point is that I have written quite a few books. The first book that I wrote on sales was published in 1998. The first effort as an audio compendium, where for the first time in India, the entire product was released through the audio mechanism, where the recording, the product development, the packaging was completely done as one single individual. The package was found to be so good that Tata McGraw-Hill bought the worldwide rights and repackaged and sold it in 2001, which was the bestseller for that year in that category. Why I'm saying is, selling is a passion for many of us. But for many of you out here, selling is a must situation. You may be wondering, I am just a management graduate, I am just a housewife, I am just a daughter, I am just a father, I am just a person working in a government department. Would sales really be necessary for me? All the time, there are only two things that we are doing in our life. Either we are selling our ideas or we are buying somebody else's ideas. When you find a movie to be good, you are bought into the idea of the director. When you find a song to be good, you are bought into the idea of the music director. When you sit across the table and handle the interviews, the techniques apart, the questions, finally, in that half an hour, 15-minute window that you get, you're doing nothing but selling yourself. I want to just take a quote from Einstein, borrow it, and then package sales in such a short format as a seed which will lay in your heads and probably grow into the banyan tree that Adaya tree is today, the largest banyan tree in Asia. Einstein said, things should be simple, but not simpler. You should not make it so simple that people don't give any value to what you are saying. At the same time, keep it simple. I want to keep sales to just 3 words, rather an acronym I have developed and I have been propagating for several years. I call it as MAS. The M in sales stands for meet more. The whole job of sales for many of us who have been in selling, the hardcore selling of getting into the field and actually selling, it's about enhancing the quality of leads that we met, which get converted into prospects, which get converted to customers, which get converted into repeat customers, which gets converted into awards and performance and growth for all of us. Law of averages, to put it quite simply, keep meeting more. What we call as prospecting techniques. The enough books, you can do a Google, you will be able to find. The prospecting doesn't apply only to those people who are, say, taking a bag, going out and selling. It applies to those, all of you are going to apply for a job 1 or 2 years from now. It applies to each one of us who are into training, consulting, or whatever we are doing. The more people we meet, the more ideas we sow, the chances of one seed catching up and becoming a seed and into a tree is far better. Meeting more is the first acronym that I wanted to use. The second one, which is, okay, I have met people, I have opened up doors, I have got a lot of inquiries. What do I do next? The second acronym, the part of the acronym A, stands for ask more. This is what in sales parlance we call it as probing techniques. I have met someone, I have created the initial interest. They have shown some interest in what I have to offer, either as a service or as an employment, or as a probable girlfriend or a boyfriend or a would-be or whatever you want to say. I have created the interest. I have engaged them in a conversation. You need to ask for more. What do you have to ask? You have to find what they need. Everyone has a need which is hidden. If you are here today, either you are meeting the needs of your dean because she needs a crowd here, or you are meeting your own needs of being here to whet your intelligence and borrow some inputs from whatever 56 topics is going to provide you. The people who are watching us on the web, we have been getting enough inputs. They are meeting us here right now because they have a need for whatever topic is already published. They are tuning in and taking it because they have a need, and we have found out by asking several people as to what they want to hear and then putting together a program. We asked more, we met more. We met a lot of people. In the last 5 years since the dream was conceptualized in our head, we met a lot of people to take it and convert it into reality. And when we found a common thread between us and MMA, the need actually converted into this program. When we asked for more, automatically it happened. Okay, I've met people, I've asked for more, I've probed, a set of probing questions, techniques, whatever you have. I found the need. What do I do? The last word, the last letter of the acronym MAS, S stands for serve more. When you serve more, it is not just about converting an order into sales. Many times one of the things that happens in relationships, in organizations where we make sales, where we meet customers, the challenge is normally the salesman is lost from the scene the moment the order is converted. As we always say, the job of a salesman starts with an order, doesn't end with an order. You go ahead and start serving more and more so that the client has no other option. I always tell people, no one has the time to go out and buy. If we are here to help them to sell, we are here to help them to buy right, they'll keep coming to us. When you buy from a grocery shop, normally you never change for the rest of your life unless the service is bad. You go to a barber, you go to a dentist, you go to a tailor. Normally, many of the essential services we never change because the service is good. The only time we change is when the service is bad. The same is true for selling also. People's job is to run their businesses. Their job is not to buy. Your job is to go and help them to buy, whether it be your employment, whether it be the service that you have to offer. If you keep meeting this repeatedly, just work on this mantra of MAS. Meet more, ask more, serve more. We'll just say it again today as a crowd so that it gets into your programming, as Mr. Shanmugha Sundaram would say. M for? I don't hear you. M for? Okay. A for? S for? Okay. Now go and put it into action. Knowledge in action is a skill set. We'll stop the selling skills because we have to time to meet. 10:45 is the time given. I'm going to move on to the next topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, the grand finale of 24 hours non-stop round-the-clock management conclave is speaking to a climatic close with the final 56th topic, You Are a Winner, by Mr. S. Prakash, CEO and Principal Consultant, Sea Change Consulting, who are the knowledge partner for this memorable event, which is jointly organized by MMA, Konrad Adenauer Foundation, SRM University, and Sea Change Consulting.
Thank you once again. The first and the last topic, the beginning and the end. This is how the script was written, and the script is unfolding today. The script that is unfolding today is ending with a climax on a topic called You Are a Winner. I had written quite a few scripts for the climax and finally settled on a script which is very close to my heart. My guru always used to say, when there is a clash between mind and the heart, go with what the heart says. I am going ahead with a very small clip that I recorded a couple of years back for one of my clients, which is very powerful, which is something which would make you see all the 56 topics being put together, and the whole thing sort of comes into a crux in a capsule of just about 12 minutes. In this 12 minutes, what I want you to do to make and get the maximum benefit of this, ensure the moment you start hearing the music, you keep your eyes closed. Whatever happens, whoever is in the auditorium, all of you right from front to back, I want everyone to keep your eyes closed till the audio ends. You will get the cues automatically. As you are going through, just feel and visualize that whatever is being said is actually happening to you. You would understand what it takes to be a winner. You would understand what are the qualities of a winner and how all the 56 topics that you have covered was born because of the seed which had been germinating for a long time, found the right soil in MMA, and then we had a campus like SRM to let the tree grow. We are going to see that happening. Next 12 minutes, you are going to listen to some amazing insights into all the 56 topics put together. I am going